Okay, so I don't have an exact source for this, but I was scrolling on Twitter and a few people sent this to me on Instagram, but it looks like a snippet from some sort of article. I don't know exactly what article, but let's read what we have here. Most importantly, Fatima learns she is pregnant and that Zach is the father. Well, okay. Zatima season 3 has a lot of ground to cover, and with either Fatima having a child on the way or already have given birth, the show's dynamics and plots are sure to get even more intriguing. So, number one, this looks like an article that is talking about all the various renewals that BET has done for Tyler Perry shows with their new contract. And this particular paragraph has to do with Zatima season 3. Well, in terms of Zach definitely being the father, I feel like we can all agree on that because she never slept with Paul. And yeah, that was the only guy she was interacting with outside of Zach in the series so far. Ian doesn't count, they only met up to talk. And from there, the big question is wait a minute now. Based on what this speculation is, could this mean Fatima will already have had her child come Zatima season 3? I highly doubt that. I seriously highly doubt that. Now, granted, though, I will say this much. It would be interesting. Now, I'm not saying I want it to happen that way, but it would be interesting because the big question would be, wait a minute, does this mean Fatima will have her baby before Karen has her children? Well, it kind of depends on different factors. If this is the whole different universe theory, or Zatima just so happens to abide by its own timeline rules where the story is in the Sistas canon, but each season, even though it picks up directly where the last one left off, jumps ahead because season 2 of Zatima picks up the next day. In the first scene when Zach and Fatima are having shower sex, they mention, or I believe it was to be more specific, when Zach gets to the office and talks to Bryce, Bryce is like, hey, something happened last night because, you and Fatima canceled on us at the last minute. Showing that, yeah, season 2 happens the next day because season 1 ended at night with the cliffhanger of Zach being the father of Heather's baby. Now, with season 3, I don't know. I do know that at some point in season 3, Gladys's funeral will take place, so we'll just have to wait and see. But no, I don't think season 3 of Zatima is going to have Fatima with her baby. Now, I will say, given, if Fatima truly is pregnant, how would that be written into the show? I know that's a weird thing to say because, Jeremy, we've seen pregnant women in this show for so long. I mean, from Alex and If Loving You Was Wrong, and, well, with Karen being pregnant for the past 4 seasons of Sistas. But the thing is, I'm thinking more so on the lines of Fatima being a very active character. Someone who isn't above getting into scraps and whatnot with other people. So, would that be a hindrance to her? Would she want to go through that? I don't know. I mean, would Crystal want Fatima to go through the burden of carrying around a child for so long, meaning Fatima is restricted of doing certain things? I don't know. But yeah, I don't think this is a case where, oh my gosh, we're going to go into Zatima season 3 and the baby's going to be born. No, because Gladys's funeral will be planned and taking place in season 3. And typically, talking about black folks here, funerals usually take place within a week or so of someone dying. Certain factors like, let's say there's an issue with money, bringing the body from the location of, let's say, whatever hospital to, the hometown. And then people got to come in from out of town if they can. And then you got the funeral arrangements. And, let's be real, when it comes to black people, now all of us have, money kind of stashed away for a situation like that. A lot of people don't have insurance. I know this is a random, topic here, but I know that I've had white friends dealing with, death in the family, and they would talk about how, yeah, our uncle or our mom or whoever passed away, and me and the others got to get together to deal with the inheritance and whatnot. Like, inheritance, because yeah, y'all got something to inherit. Black folks, we typically inherit nothing but debt. So when it comes to figuring out who gets what, it's like, no, with black people, we got to figure out who's going to pay for this, who's going to put up money for chicken for the repast, things like that. But typically black funerals do happen within a week or so of the person dying. So with that being said, especially with Zach having money, I doubt their mom, Jeremiah and Zach's mom, would be not buried for 9 months. So wherever this article is, or whoever published it, no, I don't think the whole notion of, oh, season 3 is going to start and the baby's going to be here. No, I do not think that's the case. And I don't think Fatima's going to have her baby before Karen has her children. So with that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.